Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on this show, I feel like I've been crying today. I have, my cat passed away, today, but I'm gonna try and push through it, get some videos out here today. I'm not gonna do as many as I normally do, just really gonna chill, watch the, playoff semi-final, come on here, recap that after it's finished, just distract myself for a few hours. So I don't have really the same energy right now like I normally do, but I'm gonna just let you guys know and take a day off. So see what comes here. I'll probably be better next few days, so no worries. Just upset right now. I was yesterday too, but obviously more upset today now that it passed. So yes, it's opening to this video, but let's get to the NFL. Gonna talk about some news here, so let's start. I'm not gonna pause at any point in this video, honestly, because I don't really feel like it. So let's start with the NFL from Schefter. So the Raiders, they're interviewing Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy and Broncos defensive coordinator Vance Joseph today for their head coach vacancy. Matt Nagy sucked with the Chiefs as offensive coordinator. I don't know why the hell you would want to hire Matt Nagy. I mean, just an interview, I don't think they would hire him, but who knows with the Raiders. I highly doubt that Tom Brady would hire this dude. So the initial interviews for Baltimore, the Ravens are interviewing Vance Joseph. They interviewed him this morning. And then the Broncos quarterbacks coach, Davis Webb, this afternoon for their head coach vacancy. So 2 guys from the Broncos there for the initial interviews. The Titans are submitting interview requests this morning per sources for 3 candidates: Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley, 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh, and Steelers offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. So former Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce, who was a standout linebacker for the New York Giants, will interview tonight, and then Friday for the Giants head coaching job, per sources. The Bucs have fired offensive coordinator Josh Grizzard after he served just 1 season on the job. He replaced William Cohen, but he's getting fired, so they were searching for their 5th offensive coordinator in 5 years under Todd Bowles. So they're also moving on from the quarterbacks coach, Thad Lewis. So they will let the new offensive coordinator replace Josh Grizzard, pick as QB's coach. The big news is the Dolphins have fired head coach Mike McDaniel. Dolphins owner Stephen Ross met with McDaniels this week to discuss the season. After that meeting reflection, Ross decided to move on and fire Mike McDaniels. I mean, I kind of felt like he would. I feel like, I guess I'm a little bit surprised, but I feel like a lot of people probably saw it coming. Like, I know they were pretty bad to start the year, and they kind of saved their season a little bit to somewhat have a better record than what they should have had, but I felt like it's probably time to move on from Mike McDaniel. They've not contacted John Harbaugh and made inquiries and other coaches. This was an independent decision, apart from the general manager. And now, so far, after Mike McDaniel's firing, 25% of the NFL is changing head coaches. They made the postseason Mike McDaniel's first 2 years with an offense that was one of the most explosive in the NFL. Senior Miami ends with a 35-33 record. Their decision to move on could be the first of several major offseason decisions, because you always got to have with Tui Tagovailoa. We'll see with him. And they put their statement. And then Mike McDaniel put out his statement. The Giants request to interview Broncos assistant head coach and special teams coordinator Darren Rizzi for their head coach vacancy. And Joe Shane and Darren Rizzi actually worked together in Miami from 2009 to 2016. The Falcons will interview former franchise quarterback Matt Ryan to become president of football. Owner Arthur Blank said Thursday Ryan is widely expected to get that job. The Bucs, they also announced their special teams coordinator, cornerbacks coach, and defensive line coach. They are all out, so they're cleaning house. The Ravens, requested a head coach interview with Robert Saleh. He now has head coach interview requests from Atlanta, Arizona, Tennessee, and Baltimore. The Browns announced they're interviewing defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz for their head coach opening. The Ravens requests Brian Flores, Clint Kubiak, Matt Nagy, Robert Saleh, Anthony Weaver, and Davis Webb. The Falcons, Cardinals, and Titans have all requested to interview Jeff Hafley, source confirms. Devontae Adams, he's off the injury report, Rams receiver, and he's good to go. Arvell Reese announced he is declared for the 2026 NFL Draft. And the Falcons complete an interview with Mike Dissner for their president of football position, and then the Ravens complete their interview with Davis Webb. So that's all from Schefter. Let's move on here. Like I said, I'm not doing any pausing in this video. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Normally I do, but it is what it is. And I'm playing some calm music in the background as well, if you hear that. Oklahoma's finalized a deal to hire former Cowboy superstar tight end Jason Witten as their tight ends coach. Marshawn Lattimore, he was actually arrested on charges of carrying a concealed weapon and improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle. The Bills and Packers are two playoff teams that people around the league are eyeing a potential suitor for John Harbaugh. People think LaFleur needs a win this week to keep his job. I don't think so. I don't think he'll get fired. Free agent quarterback Russell Wilson, hoping to remain a starter in 2026, has hired renowned agent David Morgletta. Adam Schefter report says the report made. Adam Schefter says a report by Ian Rappaport stating John Harbaugh lost the Falcons' locker room is completely false. Rice's ex-girlfriend has put out a statement accusing Rice of domestic abuse. So, they wore those free 4 shirts like idiots. No surprise. I don't even put any stuff from Ian Rappaport here. Cliff Kingsbury, Commanders offensive coordinator, was requested to interview for the head coach position for the Ravens and Titans. The Lions have reached out to former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel about their vacant offensive coordinator position. So we'll see, man. Maybe it could be a good move because I feel like he's better offensive coordinator than the head coach. The Bears injury report. Also good news, Romeo Dunze, DJ Moore are both off the report, good to go. Kyler Gordon is questionable, but a full participant. He's likely to be activated off the injury report. The Bucs fired the special teams coordinator. We're going to talk about that. Alright, so let's move on to baseball here. So the Pirates, they've agreed to turn some free agent right-hander, Chris Davinsky. So the Philadelphia Phillies, they're going to meet with free agent infielder Bo Bichette on Monday. So they're going to be meeting with Bo Bichette. The Red Sox, they're in the market for left-handed relievers and have expressed interest in the following left-handers. Danny Columbi, Tim Meza, and Sinel Perez, some of their left-handed relievers they're looking at. So the Mets, they would prefer to offer a short-term, probably less than 4 years, high AAV contract to Kyle Tucker, per Will Salmon. He knows people around the league expect the Blue Jays are willing to go longer than 4 years. The Rockies have agreed to terms of free agent right-hander Michael Lorenzen. So there's a few little MLB things right there. Let's move on to NBA. I've paused a few times in this video, but whatever. See if anything from Shams here. There's nothing from Shams here, so we'll see if anything here from NBA. Central. Well, as I start a video, I want to go back over. I'm not going to do many videos today, because there's not really too much to do anyway, regardless. And even if I wanted to, I just don't have the energy for it. I'm just doing these few videos so I can just get them done, so I don't disappoint anyone. But as for NBA, per Brett Siegel, Anthony Davis' goal is to receive a max extension. There was something like yesterday, I think, I talked about where the Atlanta Hawks could possibly trade for Anthony Davis, so they're going to pursue him. His goal is to receive a max extension. You need to work on playing at least 65 games first. I mean, Paul George got a max contract, so we've seen dumber deals, but this one would be even dumber because Anthony Davis, at least Paul George, at least he sometimes plays. Anthony Davis, you don't know when he's going to play. So Wizards insider Joshua B. Robbins on Trae Young said, I would be surprised if he plays much, if at all, the remainder of the season. Which when I first saw this, I was kind of confused. I'm like, huh? But I believe they're just trying to tank, you know, get a good draft pick. So they're tanking. So Sacramento Kings are reportedly seeking a first-round pick for Keon Ellis. I don't think you're going to get a first-round pick for him, man. You're not going to really get much for him. I mean, you don't even play him a lot anyways. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he shut down all trade talk. The New York Knicks are showing interest in Jose Alvarado. So that's really the NBA news right there. Kind of the NBA stuff here today from NBA Central. Let's move on to NASCAR to end it here. Sorry y'all don't seem the most energetic. It's just, it's been a rough day. Really ain't much sleep either. I go to sleep a little bit, but I didn't sleep that much. I slept a few hours at a time. I'll probably be more energetic for the playoff game. But yeah, let's get a NASCAR news. Sorry, I'm grieving, man. Worst thing ever, losing a pet. Okay, now let's get a NASCAR news. Okay. So Jimmy Johnson's going to drive the Tricon #1 truck at San Diego. He's also doing the Cup race. It appears NASCAR to allow drivers to do more than one series at San Diego. There was a question on whether they'd limit drivers to series. They get points in to avoid buying rides for track time. Jimmy Johnson's going to be in the Tricon truck at San Diego. So NASCAR will announce the championship format at 3:30 on Monday. It'll stream the announcement on its website, YouTube page, and the NASCAR channel. Where the hell the NASCAR channel is. If it ain't full season points or 10 race chase, you don't even gotta announce it. Just give me the full season points or the original 10 race chase. It's either one of those two. If they can't do one of those, if there's playoffs if playoffs get mentioned, everyone's gonna fucking ride, and I don't blame them. I would too. People still praying for full season points during a ride. I'm just hoping for it, but I ain't gonna pray for it. They're probably gonna do some bullshit format with playoffs still. So. Corey LaJoy will fill in for Brad Keselowski at the Clash after he broke his leg in that, I think it was a skiing incident. But yeah, it's really the two things for NASCAR, so yeah, that's all I'll say for this video. Sorry, it just seems I'm just not energetic or much at all. Guess this is just, YouTube channel is just a way for me to, just talk about sports, trying to just distract myself from stuff, so, yeah, that's really all I got for this video. Peace, and I'll be back here for the playoff game, Miami and Ole Miss later tonight.